Hello, I'm Debbie Bergio with Winter Grace Senior Ministries. We are going to be talking about a great subject today, physical fitness. How can we be the most fit in our lives even as we age? We are joined today by Abby Dixon, personal trainer, medical exercise specialist, and more, to share with us a process of how to get from where we might be to where we want to be, and to be able to keep moving and do so comfortably. Abby, we are so glad that you were here with us today. Thank you so much for joining us. Abby, I am so glad that you are able to join us today. Thank you.
So welcome.
Will you please share with us about what it is that you do? I know you're much more than just a personal trainer.
Thank you so much, Deb. I am a certified personal trainer, but early in my career, I realized that there were so many individuals with health challenges, medical conditions, and recovering from a variety of injuries that I needed to expand my knowledge base and achieve a higher level of certification. So I am a medical exercise trainer and a specialist through the American Academy of Health and Rehabilitation Specialists, as well as the American Council on Exercise. I'm also a cancer exercise specialist with the Cancer Education Institute, and I love to help individuals learn how to achieve their health goals safely and actually learn how to enjoy movement. My mantra, if you would say, is movement is medicine. I believe that movement is a key component to our health and healing. So yeah, that is part of and a lot of what I do.
Can you share, you're in your studio right now.
Yes.
Can you share the variety of offerings that you have? You work with individuals and you have classes and.
Yes, I do work with individuals, and now with the COVID, I do virtual as well as in studio. We're a very private studio here in South Howard County, so we are able to carefully regulate who comes in and when they come in. I do small group classes for seniors as well as for all ages, but we have some specific classes and groups. I have a group for women in their over 50s. We call it the baby bloomers. We have a group, a chair mobility and balance class that I teach on Thursday mornings. We call it the Golden Girls. I would say the average age is from 60 to 85, and it's a robust group of women, all of whom have different medical challenges. We make sure that everyone has been screened and is medically approved to move. But everyone has an itis or an algia, a knee issue or a hip issue, a shoulder here, and we just work through that through gentle movement. I do believe it is extremely important to do strength training, no matter how old you are, and to work with balance and flexibility. Stretching is a huge component of what I do with my clients. I'm also certified as a Pilates instructor, and so we incorporate some of those methods to help strengthen the core and help with posture.
That's so vital. Good posture helps your body feel it's in alignment and move well. I will cut this part out, Abby, so don't worry. I tried.
Well, I am a firm believer that you can do all the right exercises wrong. And over COVID, I've actually had a few individuals who tried a pop-up YouTube video or some old VHSs that were in the closet because they weren't able to go anywhere for exercise and have sustained some serious injuries. because of, just not being aware of how they're moving, or, that you should have been wearing shoes and not been barefooted. So, yeah, it's all about teaching awareness, body alignment, and understanding your own body and your own restrictions. So,
as a cancer exercise specialist, we were talking earlier about how it's important for cancer survivors and patients to be knowledgeable about exercising with their special considerations.
exactly. The importance of moving even during treatment is key. It may just be 5 minutes of gentle stretching, learning how to breathe correctly, learning how to stay in alignment depending on the type of treatment a person's going through. But I also feel that it's so important post-treatment. Most individuals want to move on with their lives and get back into the normal rhythm of activities. But there are restrictions. If a person's had radiation, there may be concerns about fibrosis. A person who's had a breast cancer or another type of cancer where there's been radiation, there's a higher risk for lymphedema. So you really want to go to someone after you have gone through the acute phase of treatment, to have someone who's knowledgeable and understanding about the side effects of some of these treatments. And so not all exercise are appropriate for individuals after treatment, and we need to be aware of that. Sometimes even 5 years after treatment, a person may develop some fibrosis from radiation. So understanding range of motion and the right type of stretching is very key for a person to successfully become stronger.
So can you tell me about when someone comes to meet with you for the first time, what is your process of working with a new client?
Well, we do a full medical exercise assessment, health screening. I often engage the doctor and ask them to sign a release. That's very important, so that I am aware of any restrictions. We go through any medications. I'll do a fitness assessment, submaximal on either the seated elliptical or on a bike. Definitely do postural alignment assessment, very important, because if a person's not in symmetry, the left shoulder is higher than the right shoulder, we just don't hand them with a weight. We need to create strength on both sides so that we can avoid injury. And based on that assessment, then I create a exercise plan, and we move forward from there. But we do a combination of getting the heart rate up, cardio and strength and balance and mobility.
So do you have folks who come to you who maybe aren't recovering from cancer or a surgery, but have decided midlife they are realizing that maybe they are in need of some strength training and some fitness?
Absolutely, deconditioned, just plain out of shape. I've had several people over the years on going overseas on a trip, sometimes on a short-term missions trip for the summer. And I'm always encouraging everyone to, really strengthen their lower body when they're traveling. And, squats are dreaded among a lot of seniors, but there are so many ways to learn how to correctly do a squat. I had one client write me from overseas an email saying I couldn't have done this trip without, I think she was touring the pyramids of Egypt. And she said, wow, she had been able to learn the correct way to do a squat. She was able to get down into the lower crevices of some of these pyramids where people 20 years younger than her couldn't do it because she had done the work, the hard work to prepare for the trip. So sometimes people just want to, you know, really get their body mass index down because their doctor has said, you know, you're pre-diabetic. And I work with a lot of diabetics, and understanding blood sugar and trying to balance exercise with nutrition is very important. So yes, it doesn't have to be a person who has been coming out of an illness, or I have many people who have come to me after a hip replacement or a knee replacement. They're done with their physical therapy, but they still have, their gait is still impaired, or they just really need a good, strong strength training program.
That's really very encouraging. That has to be, I mean, both groups of people, it has to be very fulfilling for you to see the results. What would you say is what's the best part of what you do?
Just seeing people feeling better, being stronger, being able to have what I call functional independence. Someone saying, you know, I was able to get out of my car and it didn't hurt because I'm now able to swing my legs over and get up without holding on to the, you know, to something on the car. And just as, you know, the individuals who have been able to achieve weight loss and learn to be able to just go up and down the stairs, or to go on a field trip with your grandchild and have the endurance. So just seeing the outcomes of a healthier life, a better quality of life is very rewarding.
Absolutely. Abby, thank you so much for talking with us today. All of your contact information and information about how to get in touch with you is below this video on your webpage. I just can't thank you enough, and I'm looking forward to coming to visit you in your studio and getting to work on this 50-year-old person.
Come on, we'd love to have you.
Thanks, Abby.
A lot of laughter. We want to have fun. It has to have a component of fun and laughter. And so please join us sometime.
Absolutely. Laughter goes a long way, especially when you feel uncomfortable. If people are having fun and laughing and enjoying themselves, it makes maybe that beginning awkward feeling of joining a new exercise group a whole lot easier.
I totally agree.
I hope you have a great day, and thank you again.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.